Hello, Fire Energy. How are you doing today? I'm Abe with Mystic Genmara. We are here to do a quick mid-year check-in to see how things are going for the elemental energy of fire. Fire covers the zodiac of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So if you are under one of those signs or you have fire high up in your charts, this is for you. When we do our year-long forecasts back in December and January, we're setting our goals, we're looking at how things are playing out, we're kind of getting some vibes for how the year's gonna go. Now we're just checking in to see how things have been going. Hopefully everything's going well for you, Fire. But with that, we'll get started with our cards. First of all, we're going to look at kind of where you're at, how things have been going up to this point, and then we'll take a little peek into what energies are going to be available to help you out going forward, and check out a couple of different gateways or portals with the Gateway of Light Activation Oracle deck. That one's kind of fun because it shows you some different ways of looking at things that are coming in. So with that, we will get started. Before we get into too much of that while I'm shuffling, if you are new, hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the video, and as we're going through these cards, if you are getting a different vibe or you're having a little intuition bump of your own, if you feel so led, go ahead and let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. It's always fun to hear from other people on what they think and what they're feeling about the cards as we go forward. So we'll start off here with our Archangel Power Tarot, and so this is just kind of seeing where things are at, where you might be in the moment up to this point. You're starting off with the Three of Michael. Release the past, you will grow from situations, time healing all wounds. Michael is actually your patron angel. He's the angel of the south and of fire. He's also a powerful guardian. And so what I'm getting with this one is the last couple of months, last 6 months or so, have been a little on the up and down side. They're saying that they've been a little bit rough, and the impression has been, could it be better? Not absolutely in the toilet, but a lot of stuff could have been going in a better place. And so this is really saying in the moment that it's time to forgive and release that. The past is in the past. So whatever's been going on back there, you know, you learned some lessons from it. You had some growth. Now it's time to say, you know what? I thank you for the growth, but you stay over there. I'm going forward. Your second card is the Page of Michael. Truthful, perceptive, analytical, and blunt. Pretty much describes most of the fire people I know. An exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Reviewing contracts or documents thoroughly. So fire, it sounds like there might have been a little bit of financial growth or some shifting around that was going on. When we look at contracts and documents, it could be buying a house. So is that part of what was causing some of this challenge here? Was it because you were having this growth option and these shifts and changes that were going on? It's saying that you've overcome that, and so now you're getting ready for some new stuff to come up, and we'll see kind of where that's going here in a second. Your last last card for this set is number 16 with Change Your Life. A sudden revelation that offers freedom, breaking free from procrastination, embracing opportunities that change brings to you. So this is really saying, fire, you have had a transformative 6 months. There's been some struggles, there's been some things that you had to work through and maybe release a few things. And it's one of those deals where the longer you get away from that point of reality is the better you're going to be. With the Page of Michael, it was bringing forward that you've had these shifts and changes going on. There's maybe a new contract with a business, some new growth, some new financial stuff, could be a new house, some financial documents or legal documents, could be weddings. So there's a lot of options that you've had going forward here, and now you're at this changing your life. Everything that you've done up into this point was to shift things into a better sphere. So the question I have for you in the moment is, are you in a better place, fire, than you were back in January? And this is one of those where You have to be a little honest with yourself and be like, yeah, I had that stuff happen, but did I move to a better place now? Have I shifted out of that heaviness, that depression, that darkness? Have I moved into a much more happy, peaceful state? Or even financially better, it may not be as peaceful, but you're in a better spot. But the change your life is really saying you've up to this point, you have taken conscious steps to shift and rearrange things to actually go towards a better future. So that's everything from the past up to the present moment. So fire, it looks like you're doing pretty good right here. Had some struggles going forward or going back there a little ways, but you got better. That card literally jumped out of the deck. And your jumper card is, we'll start with that one, but we're going to pull one more just to see for your guides going forward here. The jumper we're going to do first because that one is kind of the important one. This is amazing, fire. This is your crystal mandala card. Ascended Master Helios. Excuse me. And your stone is citrine. So that's actually kind of tying into your energy here. And this is energy that you can use as spirit guides with the Ascended Master Helios, or it's a crystal that you can wear as you're going through the next few months. These are going to be things that are kind of there to support you as you move forward. So, it is your time to shine. You accept life's loving invitation to shine with a cosmic and soul-felt yes. And feel free to shout that out right now. Your inner light is powerful enough to contribute healing, radiance, peace, and higher understanding to this world. You are a brave and bright soul. You are supported and surrendered to the divine. You have the power of love and light within you and around you. You give yourself permission to delight and rest in the luminous sanctity of your divine connection. Your quote is, "I am the light," which is pretty cool. And that was the card that jumped out of the deck. So this was like, hey, fire, catch up, pay attention. You're stepping into a different world altogether, which actually is kind of cool considering your current status is changing your life. And this was the card that leapt out of the deck saying, yeah, you're changing your life because now it's time to step into your authority, to step into that power that makes you so unique, that makes you shine, that allows you to be free, and it uplifts other people. So fire, good job on all that. Your second card, which is the one that I was originally going to pull before the other one jumped, was the Ascended Master Serapis Bey, and your stone is clear calcite. Calcite, oddly enough, when you mix it with something like really bold gold citrine, you have that sun moon look to it. It looks amazing. I've seen a few rings like that. Your message is the karmic grace. You attract divinely inspired solutions and uplifting healing energies. You consciously cultivate optimism and joy that elevates your frequency and those around you. Your soul resonates with forgiveness and freedom. You allow the easiest and most graceful way to open before you. Your path is clear. You're honoring the worth of your soul and the love that blesses and guides your every step of your journey. You acknowledge karma is transformed through grace, becoming wisdom and beauty. You open your heart to such grace for the spiritual benefit of all beings and yourself. Fire, the energy that is coming forward to support you is very powerful. There's a definite sun-moon energy going on here, so you're stepping into a more balanced state as far as just like the colors and the vibes of the stones, and it's really saying you're releasing things from the past that really haven't been there. Like they had their time where they were important, but are they still that way now? And if not, you can let them go. You've been stepping into a more balanced karmic state, meaning you've been fixing some of the things that have happened before you that may have been a stumbling block as you went down the road, like some jealousies or something like that. But it's really saying you're now stepping into this brilliant light. You're so ready to move forward and become something different, to become something better. And fire, we all know fire loves to become hotter and brighter, and that's where you're at right now, is you're stepping into that vibrance of growth and expansion. So we'll see what else we've got going on. So your 2 cards for some portal energy that may be opening ahead of you here is the Karmic Board Clearing. That is pretty cool because this card is about finding your karmic grace, and going forward it looks like you're going to be doing some karmic clearing. Energy clearing, rewriting your story, living your truth. Fire, this is where you start tapping into that divine capital W will. This is where you start to say, no, I am going to take control of my life. Coming up to this point in the year, this is going forward, you've been clearing out things. You've been adjusting. Things have needed some attention to get you ready to move forward. And this is one of the doors that are opening to you, is stepping into this higher frequency. You're activating your body of light. You're activating your pillar of light, however you want to look at that. That's that chakra system. When it lights up all the way, it actually expands to like almost 3 feet out from your center line around your body. And it's, a lot of people see it as brilliant white. It can also be like very healing rose gold energies. Allow yours to kind of set where you're ready, because that's where your energy frequency is going to be. But this is what this is saying, is it's time to clear out all of the karma that you have acquired in previous lives. So you've been doing a lot of work, but going forward there's going to be some shifts that occur for you. They're going to be exceptionally beneficial. Might be a little bit of a struggle because karma clearing is not always the easiest thing, but it is saying enough is enough. We're going to move forward. Clean it out, fire. You've got better things ahead. Your other door that is open to you, so this is depending on who you are and where you're at in your life, is the Anunnaki light codes. Energetic shifts, new information, the end of a cycle. If this is the door that opens for you, fire, this is really saying your guides have brought you through, let's be real, fire, you've had to go through hell to get where you're at in some situations. And when this card comes up, the energy that I am seeing is you've just passed through the valley of the shadow. You've just passed through massive life shifts and changes. So if you're the fire energy that has done that, this is your energy shift. This is the card that is saying enough is enough. Fire, you've been through it. Now it's time to step into this positive, vibrant energy. It's now time for you to step beyond where you were. It is now being opened and offered to you to be guided into the light. And I'm hearing very clearly from my guides right now that with either one of these, but very specifically, if you're being called towards the Anunnaki light codes, go outside in the noonday sun. Just for a few minutes, don't get torched. If you're like me, your skin tone goes from albino to tomato. There's no middle ground. So go outside in the sun, close your eyes, but make sure this part of your forehead is clear, and just let the light hit that set. It's where your third eye is. It's your pineal gland. Let the energy of these light codes come in. Ask for the divine blessing with this, and either direction you go, you can ask for this, but they're really wanting to emphasize this for the Anunnaki group. Allow yourself to hear the messages from Spirit. You may feel nothing, you may hear nothing, you might be like, why am I out here in the sun doing this? But over time, you're going to come into a higher alignment with the things that are actually there to feed your soul. And this is the energy that's going forward for you. So whether you are doing some karmic clearing, whether you're working with the Anunnaki light codes, or somewhere in the middle, going forward, fire, this is saying you've went through it already, whether it's big or little. You've had to clear some stuff, you've had to deal with some stuff, and now you're understanding why. You are getting ready to open some new doors and experience some new aspects of life. So with that, fire, I hope you have a great next 6 months. We'll check in again in December when we see how things are going. We'll be doing some other readings later, obviously, but for now, this is where we're at. Overall, it looks really like you've had some issues going forward, but now you're ready to step into something better. So step into the next level of your existence, fire, with a smile on your face, an I am in your throat, and let the universe work with you, work with the universe, and step into that vibrant pillar of light. With that, I will let you guys go. Have an amazing rest of your 6 months, and I will see you in the next video.